What's going on, Poke people? This is your boy PikaTROD, aka Jack, and I am here with your Week 4 match for the JJDL. Your New York Meta Champs are going up against LmaonadeTM and the San Antonio Espurrs. If you like what you see, you like this Pokemon Draft League content, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, comment, working my way up to 10 subscribers. You can be a part of that. I know you can. Just hit that button. So, we're playing against LmaonadeTM and the Espurrs. We've got some scary threats. Let's break them down. In speed order, as we always do, because that's how I build. We've got Roaring Moon, Alolan Raichu, Enamorus, Galarian Zapdos, Ninetales, Haunter, Uxie, Volcanion, Scizor, Donphan, and Psyduck. This is a really scary team. There are a lot of setup threats that can get out of hand, so I'm very careful of that, especially since I consider myself someone who plays a bit more passive. That being said, I think we've got a pretty good team. There are a lot of holes. There are a lot of ways I think I can exploit the San and LmaonadeTM's team. There are a lot of things I think I can exploit that I didn't bring. So, something for Lemonade to keep in mind. But to start out, I looked around the team and saw the lack of a Ghost Resist. And so, besides Roaring Moon, but I don't want to switch to Roaring Moon. So we've got Toy Story, our Pokédex, running Shadow, the Choice Scarf set, because I want to be able to get all the big damage early. Shadow Ball, Memento, the Compact, and Quick. Shadow Ball really only needs me. If Pokédex got like a Dazzling Gleam, I would go for that. But it does not. Trick in case there's something that gets out of hand, like the Enamorus, and I want to lock it into one move. Memento, Baton Pass is some good momentum in case Roaring Moon is some bulky set and I don't want to have to deal with it. Memento is so we can get in our other setup sweeper for this match. Next, we've got Up. Up is the Hisuian Avalugg, rocking Stealth Rock, Body Press, Ice Spinner, Recover. This is mostly just to handle the Roaring Moon. We've got our Impish Nature to make sure that we're maximizing our defense, but the rest of it is special defense just in case. Yeah, we've got Cars rocking the Assault Vest, Flame Charge, Flamethrower, Earth Power, Flash Cannon. This is going to be a mostly offensive set. I think there is a toss-up between Flash Fire and Flame Body to do a lot in this match, but I think that Flash Fire is going to be the best for just general, because of that knife. I don't want to make fun or it. We've got Finding Nemo rocking the Rocky Helmet. This is our best answer into Galarian Zapdos. We've got Witch, Play Rock, Flip Turn, and Mirror Coat. No Scald on this set. I want to make sure substitutes are a non-option. Play Rough is great for the Roaring Moon. Play Rough is also great for the Galarian Zapdos. Wish and Flip Turn give wish passing abilities to all the partners on the team, and Mirror Coat is great in case they think they can just wall me out with Volcanion. Mirror Coat's there to say no. A Bug's Life is here running a Calm Mind, Synthesis, Moonbath, and Baton Pass set. The note here is that I cannot Baton Pass any Calm Mind. But the Baton Pass, I think, is still a great option for picking up momentum. I also didn't see any other thing that I think is really valuable in this battle. I think Moonblast provides great coverage into everything except the Scizor. But we've got a Hisuian Avalugg, we've got an Alola. I think that's really fine. Lastly, we've got Ratatouille running the Terra Flying with Sword Dance, Acrobatics, Low Kick, and Gunk Shot, with enough speed to outspeed Enamorus before any sort of unburned shenanigans. So, this is our setup sweeper. If it doesn't end up sweeping, that's fine. If it just punches holes at the end, like it did last time, that's fine. This coverage really takes care of a lot. Low Kick is there mostly for the Roaring Moon. And yeah, that's the team. Some things to watch out for are those that Volcanion. Uxie could also be a big problem. But being able to play our wishes correctly and heal up our teammates, I think will be a great way to go about this match. So I'm going to connect it to Lemonade, and I will see y'all in the battle. Alright. Alright, we are here, we are ready to rock out. Something I didn't mention earlier is that I've only got one, obviously I can only Terra one Pokemon. So, picking whether or not I Terra up or Ratatouille is going to be a big decision. We see the Ninetales, which is great for me, and we don't see the Gyapdos or the Scizor, both of which I'm pretty happy about. How do I want to play this? I think, honestly, I'm okay starting out with Toy Story and just firing off a Shadow Ball or so. I think there's nothing that they can do to really deal with that. The worst case scenario is, I don't know, stuff can happen to Toy Story, but I'm not too worried about it. Its job is to poke holes. I see one resist in the Roaring Moon, but unless it's a bulkier Roaring Moon, it's not going to be a problem. Thanks. You too. Shout out to Lemonade. Sorry for the silence. I'm just... Lemonade says hi, YouTube. Okay. As long as Lemonade feels okay about this, then I feel okay about this. There's some buggy stuff happening on their end. Live battles. I usually ask other people to get the link, but I'm gonna get the link this time. If LmaonadeTM feels cool. So, I don't particularly feel like revealing that I'm Scarf yet, so I'm just gonna make the hard switch into up. It is my Roaring Moon check. Now, I do want to keep in mind what Roaring Moon's special moveset may be. You can probably get something to deal with it, but let's see. That's just a U-turn. Okay. I thought it might be U-turn. There's no need to risk anything this early in the game. Enamorus is the scariest thing that would come in. Volcanion's also not great, but I'll deal with it. Floor just really goes in now that there's no... now that there's no Scizor. Volcanion's kind of a problem for Florges, but Volcanion is also set up bottom. So I just can't blow it because once I start setting up this, Wish Protect Florges would have been a better bring, I think. But what can you do? I'm gonna see if there's anything I can learn from that Roaring Moon damage actually. Yeah, there's probably not, but U-turn from a... Interesting. It looks like he's very little attack, or they're very little attack on this Roaring Moon, which is weird. Volcanion comes out, which is pain in the butt. I'm okay going right out into floor, just... There's nothing Volcanion can do to set up. Or... Let's go out into Finding Nemo. I want to learn more about this Volcanion set, and Finding Nemo I think is the best way to do that. I under-prepped for you. I knew you were a problem, and I still under-prepped. That's too bad. That's too bad. Let's assume that he's expensive. Alomomola takes a decent amount, but not overwhelming, which is okay. Alomomola is important, I would say, but not game-changingly important. So, Let's see how much damage you do. Steam Eruption does 35%. Do I learn anything about you from that? Mostly that you're modest. I'm just gonna go for Wish. If you have Taunt or something else, that's fine. I can pass off a Bulky Wish to the Florges. We'll be in a fine position after that. You do have Solar Beam. I thought about Solar Beam as an option, and I thought about it in prep. Didn't let it play out. Okay, I'm just gonna start Calm Minding. Ah, too bad. Okay, that's really good prep. I was thinking about Solar Beam before the match started. That's really good prep. How bad of an issue is that for me? Well, it makes Heatran a lot less viable. I'm gonna keep Calm Minding because I can. I'm playing carelessly and do not do that. Okay. So right now, I like my situation because I don't see how they get out. They have 2 fire types, but their team is mostly special attackers. Roaring Moon's not a special attacker, but does not want to deal with Florges. Enamorus is a special attacker. Or Enamorus doesn't have to be a special attacker, but I don't know what physical move it can really run that will deal with me. Will-O-Wisp, that's fine. I'm gonna keep Calm Minding. We got to Ninetales. Okay. You might be some sort of Calm Mind. Or maybe not Calm Mind, but whatchamacallit. Nasty Plot. I'm just gonna Moonblast, see how much damage I get off. You are physical Ninetales. Sorry. How badly do I need for it? It can live, move. It can do a decent amount. I feel okay going into Heatran. On the, I'm trying to see, which I didn't even think about before. Is Ninetales Terra Ground? I feel like Terra Ninetales is not allowed. Physical Ninetales is a really fun bring. I really like that actually. Like it's a weather setter, it can't be. Raichu and Haunter. Cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into Heatran because I have a free move. Or because I have the free switch. Let's see, what am I thinking? The sun also being up means that Heatran gets a nice little power boost. Heatran. What do I need to win? Flash Fire, thank you. Heatran. How much are you doing to win? Sun. Okay. And Flashback. Easy. You start doing a lot of damage. So let's... I'm okay just flamethrowing here, honestly. Or I can... The odds of you... switching... Let's Flame Charge. I think that's the safest thing to do. I wonder if you have some sort of tech, because physical Ninetales worries me. So now I'm actually going to be careful, instead of just writing you off. Is there any shot that you have like a high horsepower? So I'm not going to write it off. before the turn happens, I'm going to check what Ninetales' physical moveset. Ninetales, ground type moves. You get Dig. Do I think it's Power Herb Dig? That'd be really funny. I'm definitely not going to chance it. I'm going to go right out into my Toy Story. And you go for the top house. Cool. Cool. That's okay by me. Your special defense boosting Roaring Moon, which means I don't know what your speed is, but I got to see enough that this is the same job. And now I'm in a bad spot because Volcanion's here. What to do? I think A Bug's Life can win, given the right conditions. I also think Ratatouille can come in and start dishing out good damage. So what does that mean I want to do? I guess it means that Toy Story takes the fall, right? Most Pokemon can poke holes. Most Pokemon can poke holes. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna click Shadow Ball. Somebody's definitely keeping me on my toes here. It stinks to have to give this up when they have two. Yeah. But that's okay. Does Steam Eruption get Florges? Florges, Bug's Life, Volcanion, offensive. Steam Eruption does 40% max. Right? Yep, so I'm just gonna Synthesis. Thank you. Keep synthesizing. And you only have 4 Steam Eruptions, so this is okay. Can't paralyze me. You have Psyshock. You have other ways of dealing with me, but this is going to be an uphill battle. But just love the tools. Just love a lot of tools. This team that I'm fighting is not like a defensively minded team. So if I can get some speed up and I can get this off, then I'll be okay. Like if the Enamorus comes in, for example. What do you want to do? I kind of just want to Baton Pass and see what you do. Because I don't want to get into a Calm Mind war. You're going to Superpower. Cool. So how do I want to deal with this? How much does Ratatouille take? Enamorus, Contrary Attacker, Refai, not Contrary Attacker. Gunk Shot, without anything, does that much. If you are +2 attack, or +1 attack, +1 attack, +1 defense, makes it so Gunk Shot's a bit of a win. But I'm okay just going for Gunk Shot. You never outspeed me. Gunk Shot does a good amount of damage to anything. Let's just go for it. You can't switch out because I could set up a sword. And that would be the end of If I was dark type with knockoff, this game would be a lot easier. We don't have a dark or a gunshot switching, which is good. And Gorgeous definitely took the superpower well, which is really good. Both positive things, but the second that the U-turning Roaring Moon comes back in, I have an issue. Okay, 35%. Not it. You could have two chances, which I don't want to do. But I think your move is probably... I don't know what your move is. Back and forth. I can deal with any Psychic type move. I can deal with any U-turn shenanigans. I can also deal with any U-turn shenanigans, deal with any Thunder Wave shenanigans. Yeah, all the above. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I didn't want to have those chances. I'm kind of forced to baton pass into Ratatouille again, as much as I don't want to. I think A Bug's Life can still live plenty of hits. Yes. $35. So what does that mean for this Uxie and Usen? Gunk Shot does 35 to 40 at plus 2. Let's say that's what you are. 35, 52, it could be whatever. So at plus 2 it does about 16. No, that's not good enough. I'm just gonna Gunk Shot. I think Uxie comes in again, I Swords Dance. And I take the chance. Because if your move was just a U-turn on me, I think that's not good enough. I think I'm not making enough progress. I'm gonna make a move. I don't like that I'm relying on a shot. I'm aware that I'm relying on a shot. I'm not a fan. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Lemonade's trying very, very hard not to break my balloon, which is fair. Is this gonna kill? Yes, it is. Okay, Enamor's down. Cool. Cool. Rocks getting up for me is gonna be very important. Very helpful. Volcanion gets to come in again now, which is not as helpful. Not as good. I think if Volcanion comes in... Oh, this comes in. Very interesting. Well... Honestly, why don't I go Cars? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when a Uxie comes for you? If U-turn is the play, what do they go out into? Bug's Life is really low, but also I'm looking at the situation. Cars, the Heatran kind of deals with everything else, assuming that this is not Dig, which it could be. But I think that's a chance I might have to take. Raichu's a problem, but this Assault Vest is going to come in real handy. I think A Bug's Life is where it's at. I don't know why they keep bringing this in. Okay, I can deal with that. deal with that plenty of time. So now I'm going to start Calm Mind you. And you are in the same issue. You can go out into Ivy, the Ninetales, but that's fine. I'm going to Calm Mind again, and then I'm going to Synthesis. You go out into Ivy, I keep Synthesis. I wait for Flare Bits damage to take you out, actually. Yes. I'm going to Synthesis. You could be Howl. Howl would be a really funny tech. I would deeply respect that. I mean, it would scare me out. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Yep. You go down, Synthesis heals me up almost all the way. Okay, cool. How do you deal with the Calm Mind Fortress? I knew this Calm Mind Fortress was a good break. I'm really happy I got it. I brought it. Apart from a crit, what's your move? Most things that come out, I think I just moved well. I'm gonna see how much Florges does to Volcanion. With Moonblast, because Florges might be the one, or Uxie could have Encore. Let's keep that in mind. Uxie could have Encore, but the fact that they're not going into it right away is showing me that it probably is not going to be Encore. Volcanion, I can go for one last Calm Mind again. And that will be fine. Roaring Moon and Raichu, I'm not going to chance. Because I don't want those things outpacing me with setup. So, Volcanion's here. Assuming that this is max HP. How much does Flamethrower in the Sun do? Flamethrower in the Sun, and I am +2. Does 25%. Okay, I'm okay to Moonblast, and then Synthesis, and then Moonblast. You're gonna do 23%. That does 43. Do I get a special attack drop? Bada bing. I'm gonna quick Synthesis one last time. Yeah. Your last hope is coming to... Ah, crit me! That's what I said. That's what I said! Okay. Okay. Well, Florges couldn't bring it home, but definitely got me back in this game, which is what I needed. Does Uxie have any... I'm gonna let Florges go down. That's the move for me. I'm gonna click Synthesis in case you want to overpredict. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That stinks so bad. You just go for Earthquake. That's the way. Okay. That crit hurts. That crit really, really hurts. I guess I could have Synthesised a couple more times. Instead of Moonblasting, but still, that sucks. I want to go on to Ratatouille, and I wanted to set up. I really, really do. That Raichu's kind of a problem. I also don't think they'll want to switch. Switching right into Raichu might be their only play, but then I can deal with it, I think. If Raichu goes down, Ratatouille just wins. But they're definitely going to be scared to go for a Psychic-type move. Ah. That's the dilemma. Let's start by going into up. Let's just go for Ice Spinner. I think you'll want to U-turn out and go into Raichu or Uxie. Goodness, that crit sucked. Goodness, that crit was upsetting. Okay. Yeah. let's see. I think Yuxi's the play for you. Which would be a fine play, which would be the right play. It looks like on Yuxi you don't have, like, anti-setup tech, which is interesting. I'm gonna go right into Heatran. Raichu is a problem. Raichu's a problem Pokemon. Oh, Floor just had the game, which is upsetting, but that's okay. That's okay. I put myself in a pretty bad position. Thunder Wave. There's the anti-setup tech. Okay, so I just go for Flash Cannon. Yep. Roaring Moon. Okay. I'm gonna set up Stealth Rock. I mean, I probably will recover first, and then I'll set up Stealth Rock. If I can. If you let me. Yep. That also means you're not beating me with those Pokemon. That's okay. Let's let you U-turn. Are you going to go out into Raichu? You're going to go out into Cerebro. Yep. I'm going to Stealth Rock. If I was leftovers on Heatran, this would be a different story too. So, the pros and cons. Now let's go into Heatran. Yep. Now let's go for the Flash Cannon. See how much it does. They're whittling away, which is fine. That's what you want to do. 28%. Not too bad. Go right back out into Hisuian Avalugg. Go for knockoff, which is a really good play. I'm just gonna recover. What else can I do? I think you're forcing me to Terra. You might be forcing me to Terra, but also I can get off a couple hits here. You can't do anything with that. There's my crit back! Yay! I think I actually want Roaring Moon to KO. Nope. Okay. Can you KO with Heatran? I think my best bet is... My best bet is going into you, taking Sword Dance. And hoping to pick up some KOs. You're gonna have to pop my balloon, somehow. If Cerebro comes in, I'm Gunk Shotting. And Gunk Shot needs to land, which is thing number one, knock on. If you pop my balloon with Roaring Moon, I think the game is just over. Now that I've seen your full set, you can only knock off or U-turn. If you go into Raichu, then we have a mind game. Because I have a strong feeling you will think I'm Terra Dark instead of Terra Flying. This is going to be a close game. It's a good game. It's a really good game. I have this feeling, either way, you think that I'm going to Terrestrialize. Or maybe you've forgotten about Terra. I think my play is to Terra either way. Because is there a way that... I can't save it for Avalugg. Avalugg did its due diligence. They're trying to think of a way out of this, which is really fair. The other thing I should figure out is if Grafai even lives any Raichu. Psyshock, obviously not. If I'm flying type, do you get a Psyshock? You do. If I'm not flying type, this is just a Thunderbolt. Life Orb. Thunderbolt does a lot of damage. So I have a conundrum. Are you gonna U-turn or knock off? You're gonna knock off. Okay. I think we've got the game. I'm going to low kick. I'm going to low kick the Roaring Moon. That should KO the Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon is down. Who's next? Who is next? If I was Terra Dart knockoff, this would be easier. Darn. Now I need to land a gunk shot. Is there any way around landing the gunk shot? No, there is not. I'm going to click the gunk shot button. 80% chance. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You're ice type. You land the gunk shot. Okay. Does acrobatics KO the +2 Yuxi? Or does a +2 acrobatics KO the Yuxi? Oh my goodness. You have no item. You're not holding the air balloon. With no item, Terrifying acrobatics should KO the Yuxi. And that is a good game to Lemonade. We are 4-0 in this league. I don't know if I should have won that battle, but that is okay. Picking up replay. Great. Thank you so much. Y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe and like button. Oh, that was a roller coaster for me. I'm going to catch y'all later. New York Meta Champs on the back of your eye. We're running strong, baby. All right. My name's PikaTROD. You can also call me Jack. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.